Okay, here we're talking about the Enneagram for physicians, the type 5, self sabotage, imposter syndrome, and intervention to get out of this not so helpful place. As I've said in other videos, the type 1 and type 5 are more of the what we classically think of as imposter syndrome. Now, if you saw the type 1 video about imposter syndrome, it's about I am not the belief I am not good enough. My work is not good enough. It doesn't have integrity. It's imperfect, needs to be improved. The type 5 imposter syndrome is depends how you look at it, can be similar, but if you go deeper, it is significantly different. It's about I don't know enough, I'm not capable enough, I'm not competent enough. And how the type 5 sabotages themselves, because in reality, they know just enough and will get amazing insights from what they have to do what they need to be able to do in the world in that moment. But the self sabotage is, oh, I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. I'm going to read 100 more up to date articles, or watch 1,000 more YouTube videos, or read the manual again, get more board certifications, get more training, and just get more education and knowledge. And how do you know if you're type 5? No matter how much and how many things you learn, there is always a type of hunger to want to learn and know more in order to overcompensate for this self sabotage imposter syndrome of I don't know enough. And again, I have to compare this to the type 1 because I think this can be a common mistype, meaning you may think you're a type 1 when you're type 5 and vice versa. The type 1, the self sabotage, is about I can't go ahead with this. I need to improve it. Let's check the grammar one more time. Let's check the resources one more time. Let's this isn't really up to my standards, or I don't. I think it will be criticized, or you're just your worst critic. And the inner critic is doing a bang up job. I mean, bang up job as in it's turning its wheels too much and actually not being good. And coming back to the type 5, the type 5 imposter syndrome is how can I actually talk about this stuff? Or how can I actually go drive? Or how can I use this new technology? Or how can I do anything? Because I don't know. Let me go back. Trying to do this new thing will be so draining. So I need to go back into my cave, which for the type 5s is typically their head. They retreat into their hamster wheels of thoughts and books and resources and the treasure trove and castle of more knowledge. I need more knowledge. But again, it's actually never enough from their egoistic head perspective. So, if you're a type 5, this will definitely hit home, and if you're honest with yourself. And the type 5, most type 5s, the challenge intervention, what they need to get out of this, oh, I don't know enough, or how can I do anything in the world, is to get out of the head and into the physicality, into the where are my feet? My feet are on the ground. My feet are connected to the ground. I'm connected with my body. This is my hand. These are my feet. This is my body. This is my breath. And even it could be an exercise, a walk, a run, chopping wood, some sort of physical, a martial art that has a very physical component. And that balances out the overheadedness of the type 5 and brings them to a place that is more, well, basically better. So to summarize, the self-sabotage of the type 5 is they know enough to do what they need to do and get the insight they need when they need it, the kind of insight they need to do what they need to do to be in the world. The self-sabotage then comes in and says, oh, you don't know enough. You need to learn more, or you're not competent enough. Then imposter syndrome is, who am I to go and teach stuff or start a business or help a patient or teach residents or students or do anything? I don't know. I have to go prepare more stuff. I just don't know. Why will anyone listen to me? Blah blah blah. And the intervention is to just get back into the body, whether that's like a breathing exercise, or just go for a walk. It's just that simple. Do something where you're just using your body. And if you're not sure what Enneagram type you are, it's fine. But if you want to learn more and want help finding out what type you are, I think that's very helpful because then you can zero in a little bit more specifically what type of interventions and gifts and places to work on are for you. So I help physicians find out the Enneagram type. I'm sort of an Enneagram teacher, and you can go to the Enneagram4Physicians.com. You can join us at our Facebook group, the Enneagram for Physicians. You can email me, drfrancisu@gmail.com, and you can always message me on social media at drfrancisu. And check out the other video, the partner video, in which I speak more generally about the Type 5 space and lesson. And check out the rest of the videos for the other types. And I will see you there.